What is the difference between this ship and this ship? Well, the first ship is of course a frigate with limited capabilities, mainly for anti-air defense escort, while the other ship is a powerful destroyer with the focus on sea dominance and offensive capabilities. But what exactly makes a destroyer more powerful than a frigate? Most people are still thinking about the outdated historic term when they hear the word destroyer. But we don't live in 1914 anymore, and things have drastically changed since then. In modern naval warfare, a frigate is usually a ship that serves primarily for defensive escorting and a limited supporting role in a fleet, to provide anti-air cover against missiles, drones, or aircraft. But they lack offensive power against submarines, land targets, or enemy ships, since most of their weapons are mainly for defense, but not for offense. While a destroyer is a much more capable platform with a more offensive role that is built to dominate the battlefield with powerful offensive missiles and to destroy any enemy ships and submarines that it encounters, to maintain sea control and aerial denial policy. Most modern destroyers also have anti-submarine missiles too, so they can actively hunt enemy submarines instead of being limited to helicopters only, which is the case for most frigates. But helicopters are not always ready when you need them. They need to be refueled after every flight operation, and they can only carry 1 or 2 torpedoes at a time, which is not always enough to ensure a submarine hit, because submarines are very sneaky and difficult to hit. That's why most destroyers have additional anti-submarine missiles. And most destroyers also have land attack missiles too, so they are not only useful for sea control but can also strike enemy positions deep into enemy territory to destroy important targets or to support friendly ground troops and soldiers during a ground invasion on land. Today, a destroyer isn't just an escort ship anymore, it's a true power projection platform. While most frigates only carry anti-air missiles and a small number of anti-ship missiles for self-defense primarily, it's like bringing a knife to a gunfight. Most frigates would lose a fight against a modern destroyer instantly. A true destroyer is not only defined by its size and displacement alone, but even more importantly, by the weapons it carries and the capability to dominate the battlefield. But at least frigates are not entirely useless. They are still relevant as a cheaper option for most navies that only need a defensive platform. So they are still useful to some extent, even if they are not on the same level as a destroyer.